Hi everyone, welcome to ZyNerd's Pondicherry PG Medical 2022 Counseling Information Series. In this video, we'll quickly look at the certificate requirements for the process in Pondicherry. This is based on the 2021 information that has been shared by Pondicherry authorities, CENTAC, basically in their websites in terms of the information brochure and the other notifications that were shared in the entire 2021. So here we will let you know what documents are required. Beyond this, there may be one or two documents that are required, which you may come to know at a later point in time. But at least as of now, you can get these documents ready. We'll also tell you whether these are required during applying and whether they are required in original or and at the time of admission. And first document that is required, first two documents are pretty straightforward. They are required in every counseling. Your NEET PG admit card and your NEET PG scorecard. In case you don't have your NEET PG admit card now, please take a please write to NBE through the NBA communications portal. They'll send you across the admit card. You can paste a photo on that and then scan it or take it for the admission. So next document that is required is the date of birth proof. The date of birth proof can be your high school certificate, higher secondary school certificate, or birth certificate. And the next is the Mbbs degree or diploma certificate or the provisional pass certificate. Diploma in case you have completed your diploma, but otherwise your Mbbs degree or provisional pass certificate is fine. The resident certificate, if you fall under any of the 6 criteria, we discussed this in our earlier videos. If you fall under any of these 6 categories, you will be eligible for a being a eligible as a Pondicherry resident for government quota seats. In that case, you have to submit a resident certificate for the government quota seats. The criteria is the certificate formats are available here. You can have a look at these. These are also available in the information brochure. This exact form of certificates will be any one of these, through which you will be eligible for the resident Pondicherry resident category. Then you have the community certificate. The community certificate, if it is applicable, if you fall under any of these communities, OBC, BCM, NBC, EBC, BT, SC or ST, you will produce a community certificate. The community certificate format is over here at this page. You can pause. Similarly, you also have a freedom fighter certificate if it is applicable for you, and you have PWD certificate if it is applicable for you. Note that a PWD certificate has to be taken 3 months prior to submitting the application. As in basically it should be within 3 months of the application being submitted. And only locomotor disability is considered. This has been mentioned in the brochure, but please verify on this. And a second medical examination by the Department of Health and Family Welfare Services is also done before PWD, for validating the PWD certificate and confirming eligibility for the PWD seats. Now the next set of certificate is the sports certificate. If it is applicable, you need to get this certificates countersigned by the concerned authority. The details are also available in the brochure regarding what sports and the level of achievement, etc., are available in the information brochure. Have a look at these. All these certificates are to be uploaded as self-attested copies. You can have a specimen. You can look at specimen of these in the in this particular screen, the freedom fighter certificate and the ex-serviceman certificate, etc. So finally, you also have the Telugu minority and Christian minority seats. For Telugu minority, either a transfer certificate from the institute which mentions Telugu minority, or a certificate from the school last studied from the head of the institution mentioning the mother tongue is Telugu. You can get a certificate on this, and the certificate is given in the annex in the prospectus. You can get it printed and then get it signed from the head of the institution, and you can upload the same. For Pondicherry resident Christian minority, either a transfer certificate or even if it is a community certificate mentioning that you belong to the Christian community, basically your community is a reference there, or if that is also not available, certificate from the school last studied. There is an annexure which clearly mentions, gives a format. Just get it signed from the head of the institution, and that should be enough. So these are the certificates that are required at the time of application. You will have to either upload these certificates or a self-attested copy of these certificates. It will be clearly mentioned at the time of in your registration page. All these certificates, the NEET PG admit card and scorecard would be printed copies, but all the other certificates have to be there in originals in case they are applicable for you at the time of admission. So these would be required as originals. So if you don't have your MBBS certificate, then please take those certificates from your earlier institute or from any organization that you have submitted them from, and have them in originals. And along with them, at the time of admission, you have to get a printout of your application form and the allotment letter. After being allotted, you get your allotment letter. Both of these are required. These are just printouts. You just need to get them at the time of admission. These are the basic certificates required. Revalidate again for 2022 after information is shared, and then go ahead for joining. It is always better to be ready with the certificates as early as possible. Now we have got enough time for getting these certificates ready. Please get these certificates ready if you don't have them already and you're eligible for any of these categories. Thank you so much for watching. Please share with others and friends if you think it has been useful.